Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. The Cornhuskers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bearcats offense will start this game off. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then
fires the pass, intercepted. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And that's kind of a double whammy to this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Running to the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. This offense has a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. They'll leave it with the lone back. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
you immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They're getting this guy lathered up. stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot.
He'll off one deep down the left side. What a snag by the defense. Takes it the other way. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
No return coming. He'll call for the Bearcat. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To the air, it's Sorsby. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Got his man to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be knocked down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Cornhuskers are marching down the field. They'll run it on the counter. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll try it on the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The Huskers will punt this one away. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Buying some time. Got out of trouble and throws. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Pryor. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lloyd. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Nebraska. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. A sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Trucks through the defender. Still on his feet at the 45. Bringing it back. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Husker! And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The play-action fake. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, it's Lloyd. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And the Huskers get enough for the first down. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig. I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack. Continues to fight for yards. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 101. A way to start the season. They'll throw it on first down. Wide open downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of look.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Looking downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Coleman. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. looking to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the... Oh, what a grab by the defense! Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. The offense starts with a short field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Royer. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He's looking to throw it, and they're not on the same page there.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to
throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking for a deep man. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskers! The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going up top on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
The Bearcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Fedot. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He lets it fly. Makes the grab on the right. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the back. Just ran him over. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Inside the 25. He's off to the races. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The handoff to Johnson. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. How valuable is a tight end in the red area, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
And the Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The give. Touchdown, Husker! And the beatdown has ensued.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Now they'll run the draw. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back. It's Lloyd. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out.
And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Royer. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll give it to Johnson. The Cornhuskers get it past the sticks.
This is is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Nice move there. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Huskers are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Grabbed near the marker is Allen. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Huskers will have it 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Wide receiver shows motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hall. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Cornhuskers are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Timeout is called with just a single second left. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes, I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. They add a rushing touchdown.